Hi, this is Anu and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you decided to spend time today with me for yet but another tutorial, and in this one we are going to celebrate the fall big time. It is a beautiful fall color poncho. I had asked on my Facebook channel what you wanted me to create for you this fall, and number one was the cardigan, which I did last week. I will post the link to the tutorial in the info box down below, and then today will be the poncho. I also chose the yarn that you seem to wanted me to try the most or to use the most, let's put it this way. It's the Caron Big Cake, and I chose the color Toffee Brickle, I think it's called. It's beautiful. It has all the beautiful colors of the fall, and it is 100% acrylic, so it's super versatile, and you can wash it cold temperatures, of course, right? And lay it flat to dry. It is 4 squares that you assemble together a certain way. I'll show you, of course, how to do it slowly but surely. Super simple. The only twist is that I use the popcorn stitch to give it a little more interest and texture. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is, again, beginner, high, intermediate, low. I think it seems to be my favorite kind of difficulty that I used lately. Let me know if you're interested in having just like a very simple beginner sweater or cardigan or something, or if you're more interested in something a little more intricate. Put in the comment box what you want me to do next. I was thinking of making next maybe either a scarf or another handbag inspired by my latest leaf handbag, another shape and maybe a little twist on that leaf pattern. So let me know again what you would rather me do. I hope you are doing well. I am enjoying the fall thoroughly. Another thing that I super love about this poncho is that it's very easy to change the sizes. So the size that I'm showing you to create today is a small medium, but to make it large or extra large, you just to make more and more rounds of it to make the squares larger, and that is it. Or you can even make it for a kid by making it smaller, about 10 rounds. But of course I will show you all that in my tutorial. If you are not part of my crochet family, I would love for you to join. Come and subscribe. It's super easy. It's totally free. Click on the little bell to be notified every time I post something new. My channel is created to share my crochet with the world. I want everybody, anywhere you are, to be able to grab a crochet hook and yarn and create things. Crochet transcends everything: gender, religion, political opinions. This is not what we are about here, and that is one of the other reasons that I am not sponsored by anything, not affiliated. Every time I put a link in my info box down below to Amazon or to another store or whatever, it's because I chose to. I am totally independent and I want to stay that way. I do not like to be told what to do, and it's very important for me to stay true to myself and true to you, my subscribers. So that is one thing you can be sure of. Come and check me out also if you are interested in my social medias. They're right here. Yeah, that is it. So here is the poncho. It's beautiful. I love the colors so much, and thank you for making me discover this yarn because it's beautiful. It's a sturdy yarn, so the poncho is hefty. It has some presence, but it's beautiful and it's perfect for the cold fall nights and even the winter night. If you put under it like a turtleneck, you will be all set for the winter too. I will style it by wearing it with my jeans. I'm a jean girl all the way. So I will style it with my jean and boots probably, and a turtleneck or a t-shirt underneath, and that is it. You are accessorized for the fall. You don't need much more. Here is the winner for last week giveaway. You won the material necessary to create the cardigan that I posted last week, the Siska waffle stitch cardigan. And here is your name. Thank you for participating, and congratulations. For this week again, one of you will be able to win all the material to create this beautiful fall poncho. So the yarn, the crochet hook, the scissors, and the tapestry needle. To participate, super easy. You just need to be subscribed to my channel, to leave a comment down below in the comment box, and that is it. And I will tell you who is the winner next week. Deal? Okay? Okay? A-okay. You know what would be cool? Let me know if you're interested. But listen to that. Wouldn't that be cool if I made a random video about all the things that I'm interested in right now? May it be makeup, clothing, shows on TV, people I love to watch on YouTube, what else? Books I'm reading, all kind of random things. That could be cool. I think I would like to do that. Maybe I will do it. Stay posted. But anyway, put in the comment box if you would like me to do that, if you're interested. I am curious. So, if you are interested in knowing how to crochet this beautiful fall poncho, then keep on watching. And in the meantime, happy crochet. See you next time. Bye! For this tutorial, you will need 4 skeins of yarn for the brand Caron, and it is in Big Cake, and the color is Toffee Brittle. You will also need some scissors, a tapestry needle, and a 4.5mm crochet hook. Shall we begin? Take your crochet and your yarn and make a slip knot. You are going to proceed by making 5 chains. And then you are going to slip stitch in the first chain you had made. We're going to create a little circle. And we're going to be working inside that circle for your first round. We will be crocheting in the round. Chain 1, and now we are going to make a little popcorn stitch. You're going to yarn over and pass your crochet hook through the middle of your circle. Yarn over and right back. Pull a little bit to give it some slack. You have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Repeat, yarn over through the center of your work. Yarn over and back. You will have 5 loops on your crochet hook. And repeat one more time, yarn over through the center, yarn over and back. Now you have 7 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over and through all the loops on your crochet hook and seal it with a chain. And just like that, you create a little popcorn stitch. Another one, yarn over through the loop, yarn over and back. Yarn over through the loop, yarn over and back. Give it some little tuck. Yarn over through the loop, yarn over and back. 7 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over through all the loops on your hook, seal it with a chain. And you're going to repeat that. You have 2 little popcorns there until you have 8 in total. And I will meet you once you have 8 in total. At the end of your first round. Once you have your 8 little popcorns, you're going to end your first row, your first round, by slip stitching at the top of the first popcorn you had made. And then you're going to chain 1 and you are done with your first round. Oh, so cute! Look at this fall color. For whatever reason, I feel like a pumpkin spice latte. I don't know why. All right, so in the space under the chain 1 you just made, you are going to make a popcorn stitch and then you're going to seal it with a chain 1. Now in each space in between your popcorns from round 1, you're going to make 2 popcorns. So in that same space, you're going to make another popcorn stitch. So you have 2 popcorn stitch per chain, 1 space right there. In the next space, again, make 2 popcorn stitches in between the 2 popcorn stitches from the previous round. That means that at the end of your second round, you will have 16 popcorn stitches since you had 8 at the end of your first round. So you are doubling the amount of popcorn stitch you're having. All right, let's continue. 2 popcorn stitches in between the popcorn stitches from the previous round, and I will meet you at the end of round 2 once you have your 16 popcorn stitches. And here you go, you have your 16 popcorn stitches right now. This is what your work will look like at the end of your second row. Slip stitch with the first popcorn you had made. So until now we have a circle, and we need to turn this into a square to make a granny and to be the shape of the 4 squares we want to create our poncho. Now to create corners, super easy. I'll show you exactly how to do it. So in the next space in between 2 popcorn stitch, you're going to make a popcorn stitch, chain 3, and in that same space make another popcorn stitch. And that is how you create a corner. Super easy, right? Then seal your second popcorn with a chain. Then you're going to make 3 irregular popcorn stitches in the chain space. 1. In the next chain space, make another popcorn stitch, 2. And then in the next chain space, your third popcorn stitch. Time to make in the next chain space another corner, another 90-degree angle. And what you're going to do is in that same next chain space stitch, you're going to make a popcorn stitch, chain 3, and another popcorn stitch in that same chain space from the previous round, from round 2. Second corner made. And again, you're going to repeat, making 3 popcorn stitches, 1 in each of the chain space, then a corner, 3 popcorn stitch, a corner, and then 3 popcorn stitches. And just like that, you turn that circle into a square. Magic of crochet, I love it. All right, let's finish your third row by making a popcorn stitch in between the popcorn stitches from the previous round. 3 to be exact. And at the end of your third round, you will slip stitch on top of the first popcorn stitch you had made at the beginning of your third round. Right there, the first one of the first corner. And you are done with your third round. Now, all the round from your square will be more of the same, making a corner stitch, and then every round you will add 1 popcorn stitch in between your corners. All right, so for the 4th round, chain 1. Okay, so right underneath your chain space, you have an opening, a chain space before your corner. That's where you're going to make a popcorn stitch. Right there. Seal it with a chain, and then in the next corner, you're going to make a corner. You're always going to make corners in corners. So a popcorn stitch, 3 chains, and a popcorn stitch. Seal it with a chain. Now in between this corner and the next, you will have 4 popcorn stitches. A popcorn stitch in between each and every one of the popcorn stitch from your round 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So for your 4th round, 4 popcorn stitches in between the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now time for the next corner. So a popcorn stitch in the chain 3 from the previous round, chain 3, and another popcorn stitch in that same chain 3 space. I cannot talk today. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of editing for me. And repeat that all around your 4th round. And that is what you're going to repeat. So for the 4th round, you will have 4 popcorn stitches in between your corner. For the 5th round, you will have 5 popcorn stitches in between your corner, and so on and so forth. My squares were 22 rounds in total. And you know, the wider you make your square, the wider your poncho will be, which is super easy to make it small or to make it medium or large. So small for me was 22 rounds. I would think that medium would be 24 to 25 rounds, and then large would be 27 rounds, extra large 30 rounds, extra large 34 rounds, and so on and so forth. And then for a baby or a little child, you would need really smaller squares, like probably around 10 rounds in total. All right, so once you are done with your 22 rounds for the size small, medium, you are going to fasten off at the end of your round, and then you are going to sew in the loose tail to the back of your work like so. And you are done with your first square, and you will need to make 4 of the same. And it's really fun with this super nice Caron cake yarn. Because the color change, one doesn't look exactly like the other, and I love that. I'm telling you, this is such a nice fall vibe, this poncho. I love it. And I will meet you once you have 4 squares in total, 4 of the same. See you then. All right, take 3 of your 4 squares and place them like so. So as if they were diamonds, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And that is how we are going to create that poncho. You're going to place them like that, and you're going to have the wrong side of your work facing you. And we are going to assemble these sides together. So first we're going to take our crochet hook, or you can do it with a tapestry needle, whatever you are more comfortable with, most comfortable with. I like my crochet hook, and I am going to slip stitch those 2 sides. So attaching number 1 with number 2 and number 3 with number 2. All right, let's do that. All right, so grab your work and your crochet hook. The wrong side of your work is facing you, and the right side of the squares are facing each other. And you are going to attach stitch to stitch, either with your tapestry needle or with a crochet hook. I am going to slip stitch. I am passing through the middle stitch of my corner stitch, so the 2nd chain, and I'm passing my crochet hook, assembling, and then I am going to take the next chain, match it to the next chain on the other square, pass my crochet hook through both of the chains, and slip stitch. So 1 chain, the one that is closer to me, the one that is further away from me, yarn over through both of the side, and slip stitch. Then I'm going to go on top of the next popcorn stitch, match the other popcorn stitch from the other square of the work that is further away from me, pass through both of those stitches, yarn over through all the loops on my crochet hook. And that is what I'm going to do all along the side of my work, slip stitching, matching stitch to stitch until I reach the other corner. And once I reach my corner, I grab the other square and I assemble the other side of the square, number 3 to number 2, like I showed you before. And then I take my scissors and I fasten off at the end of that side once I reach the other corner, just like so. Don't forget to sew in the loose tail at the back of your work. And now we are going to tackle the fourth square of your work and how to attach it to the 3 other ones. All right, so 1, 2, and 3 are attached. Now you have the right face of your work facing you. And you're going to fold 1 and 3 upon each other, not like so, diagonally, but like a square upon itself. Up, folding it in half like that. That's number 1. And then you're going to do the same with number 3. Poof. All right, now you see what is missing? Your 4th square, which is going to fit just perfectly in the middle. Here comes number 4. Now you're going to place number 4, of course, with the wrong side of your work facing you. Voila. Just like that. And you know what we're going to do next is to assemble number 1 to number 4 and number 3 to number 4, those 2 sides, and then just magically you will have created your collar. What do you think? Pretty cool, isn't it? And super easy, I told you. Once you have assembled your 4 panels together, I will meet you to show you how to create a really nice border all around the bottom of your poncho, because of course the devil is in the detail and I like to add a finishing touch to my poncho. You could very well leave it like that, but I like to add a little extra oomph. All right, so let's do the bottom border and then later on we will do the color finishes. All right, so take any corner bottom pointy part of your poncho and pass your yarn and your crochet hook and join. In that 3 chain corner stitch, you are going to make 3 single crochets. And this row will be a row of single crochet all around the bottom of your poncho, which will be a single crochet in each and every chain space and then a single crochet on top of the popcorn stitch. And that is what you're going to do all along the bottom of your poncho. And I will show you what to do once you reach that little seam. Once you reach the seam, you do 1 single crochet in the chain space, 1 single crochet in the seam, and then 1 single crochet in the chain space. And you continue all around the bottom of your poncho for that first round of your border, which is a round of single crochet. And once you reach the first single crochet you had made at the beginning, you are going to join with a slip stitch. I will meet you then. Oh, and I forgot to mention, every time you reach a corner, chain 3, you make 3 single crochet into that chain 3. Alrighty, so now you're slip stitching with the first single crochet you had made. And I want to create this beautiful bottom edge. You could of course put fringes on at the bottom of your poncho, as I did a poncho I think in 2017, and I had put fringes. So if you want to just go there, I will put the link down below to show you how to do that, and I will give you another version of a different kind of fringes. All right, after you slip stitch with the first single crochet you had made, you are going to chain 12. And after you have 12 chains, you are going to slip stitch at the bottom of the first chain you had made. Just like that, creating a little loop. So cute. Slip stitch in the next stitch and in the next stitch as well. And then chain 12 again. And again, slip stitch at the bottom, right there, the bottom of your chain 12. Second loop made, and that is going to be the pattern. Slip stitch in the next stitch, and then slip stitch again, chain 12. And then slip stitch at the bottom of your chain. Slip stitch. How cute. You have made 3 loops and you are going to continue like that, creating this bottom made out of loops and loops and loops and loops. And I promise you it will look so cute once you have done. You're going to go all around the bottom of your work. So slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 12, and continue like that all around the bottom of your poncho until you reach the first loop you had made. Super easy, right? I love this border. And this is what your work will look like at the end of that loop round. You see how gorgeous it looks? And then the color change, thanks to the beautiful Caron cake yarn. I absolutely love it. All right, we are done with the border and now time to tackle your color and give it a little bit of a finish touch as well. Let me show you how to do that. So for that, you go at any of the pointy low part of your V collar, the front or the back, you choose, and you pass your crochet hook and you join with your yarn. And for the first round of your collar, we are going to simply pick up single crochets all around the collar. And again, as we did before, it's going to be 1 single crochet in the chain space, 1 single crochet on top of your popcorn stitch, all around single crochet. And you repeat when you reach a seam, you repeat what we had done at the bottom when we did our round of border crochet, of single crochet for the border. 1 single crochet in the chain, 1 single crochet in the seam, and 1 single crochet in the chain. And I will meet you once you are done with your first round of single crochet. You will then slip stitch with the first single crochet you have made, and we are now ready for the second round of your collar. And your second round will be a second round of single crochet, super easy. So do a second round of single crochet all around, and I will meet you at the end of your second round. All right, we are ready for a third round, which will be a round of picot stitch. Slip stitch with the single crochet, and then you're going to chain 3, and at the bottom of your chain 3 you are going to slip stitch. Let me put it back in the middle and show it better to you. Here we go, slip stitch at the bottom of your chain 3. Then you're going to slip stitch in the next stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in the next, chain 3, slip stitch at the bottom of your chain 3, slip stitch in the next stitch. Cute, look at the little picot, it's gonna be adorable on your collar. Single crochet, chain 3, slip stitch at the bottom, and you got it. This is what you're going to do all around your collar until you reach the first single crochet you had made, and you're going to slip stitch, and just like that you created a beautiful picot collar. Voila, you're done with your beautiful fall color poncho. What do you think? I think it's beautiful, and I know it's going to keep me warm during those cold, chilly fall nights. I will probably pair it with my jeans and my cowboy boots or something like that, or the boots that I'm choosing to wear this fall. And yeah, let's go apple picking. And let's have some pumpkin spice latte. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial as much as I have enjoyed creating it for you. I am looking so forward to many more tutorials in the future. And in the meantime, happy crochet, love you, and see you next time. Bye. Let's try this again. I need glasses. Right. And wash it cold temp. How to create it, but what am I talking about? Oh my god. So yeah, come and check me up. another reason why this poncho is not sponsored again. Can see you thinking that, not at all. Let me know if you're interested. Or maybe I'm just gonna do it because I want to. Yeah, that's me, rebel. That's as far as it gets. Oh my gosh. Why do you put up with me? Why? Why? I ask myself that many, many times. Loco. I'm sure I forgot to tell you stuff. Oh yeah, here you go. You might give a little merde. Or as they say in German, Scheiße. I can swear in many, many different languages. Is that worrisome? Je sais plus parler. Yeah. In creating enough blah blah, I knew this beautiful merde. I can't stop laughing today. What is wrong with me?